getting started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So USF's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here comes the quarterback. And one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the right. Got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but boy, they have to deal with a huge loss on that one. If this were a wider field, like maybe in Canada or something, that might have been a turnover.
They could have turned it into a rouge, eh? I mean, this was a great chance by the defense here. I just love the fact that they are flying around and trying to dislodge the football from these ball carriers.
Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. The Bulls line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch was called for, but there is a flag on the play, and we'll have to sort it out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's right. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Brown will throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Fires left. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Discards him with the stiff arm. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room, it's Haynes. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Pocket starts to collapse. He's going to run it. And the ball slipped out. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets a block. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Trying to get to it. Using the quick game. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Field goal is good. And we're even here in the first. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a run.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Getting some heat. Got it set up on the outside. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He rifles one deep down the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. 1st down here for the offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving this quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Haynes. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Almost had the completion, just missed it. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. On the ground, it's right. Turns it on at midfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. caught in the backfield. It's Simmons. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. Here comes the offense on second down. Gets it out fast. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. The give from the gun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Tackle is made after the first down. And the Bulls are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Keith. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown Bulls.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Michigan is getting smoked. This is unexpected. This is alarming. And I've been on social, and their recruits are definitely taking notice. They're trailing by 17 to Texas. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Here's the handoff. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Finds his big tight end. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Now on first down after that completion. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Feeling some heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. 2nd and 10 here. Handoff from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll line up for a second down play. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got a man. It's Williams. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Line gets set. First down. From the gun, the ground game. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the gun, running back gets to give. Open space at the 25. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Throws to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Try to get it to the edge. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Brown wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. To the air on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Singletary. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He's got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, USF!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
17, Alabama, 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Alabama offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead. And he gets downfield for the big catch. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Going up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. To the air, it's Milroe. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got his man to the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bama!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And after the extra point, they're down 4, 17-13. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
By the receiver.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They're bringing heat. He's going to take off. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Brown will throw it. Still looking, on the move. He'll pull it down. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes that Alabama offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to the air one more time. Lofts one high and deep. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. To the air, it's Milroe. He lofts one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Simmons. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Makes the grab on the left. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. The give out of the gun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Quarterback gets the first down and more. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They take the lead with the 6. Quick strike touchdown. Comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Michigan is just getting blown off the field right now. We've been watching big games in the Big House forever, and I've personally never seen anything like this. They're trailing by 31 to Texas. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one, Kevin? We'll be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. They'll go to the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. And they're able to get him on the ground. Line getting set on second down. The inside handoff. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. The play action fake. Right down the middle. It's caught. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Right back to the well. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Brown wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Simmons. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bulls have moved it inside the 20. Unloads it left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 3rd down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the 3rd. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
The offense lining up for a first down play. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Finds his tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. The Bulls will keep this drive going. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Isn't the play-action fake supposed to make those guys take a half a beat before they come and destroy the quarterback?
Yes, trying to slow him down as much as possible, but it's predicated too on me reading that and me seeing it, and they didn't bite it at all. You better run the football effectively if you're going to run play-action, because they did not bite on the play-action faking.
Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Bulls are rolling down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 45, on his way. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
This is obviously a great play physically by the quarterback, but how about mentally making the right decision? He was keying on the right defender. He saw the body language of that player and knew he had to keep the football and made the decision so quickly. Good football IQ there by the QB.
The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The give to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Enormous play coming right here. Third down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. Makes his connection. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Brown will throw it. He makes a grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Touchdown Bulls. They move on top here in the 4th.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Florida Atlantic is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Boca for some time. They're up by 31 over Army. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
And just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route, and the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. He'll keep it himself. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. They ran it on first down, now on second. They'll run it from the gun. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Goes to the option. The pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Bulls look to keep this drive humming. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Slides away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Second down coming up. The give on the inside. Nice move there. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. 3rd and inches coming, maybe the biggest play of the game. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ballgame. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. He wants to throw. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Looking left. It's complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again, 2nd and 10 from the 27. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is perfect. Under 60 seconds to go, and we are all tied up.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT? Or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Using his feet to buy time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, it's Singletary. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Tough, hard-nosed running. He picks up 3, but stopped just short. It'll be 4th and 1. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Bernard. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's got it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Timeout is called by the defense and 12 seconds remain in the football game. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Celebration erupts on the sideline as they take the lead in the final seconds.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights, and David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Coming after it. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works. A ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.